What's up, people? It's another edition of the New Breed Podcast, the world's best new metal adjacent podcast from two dudes who are really there. I'm one half of your hosting duo, Jay Horsecow. With me, I have my partner in crime, the notorious Tim Anderson Jr. Tim, how's it going?
Great. Feeling great.
All right, you're feeling good. I'm feeling good. Everybody's feeling good. The weather's a little muggy, but fuck it, we'll deal with it. All right, so this episode, what are we chatting with? Well, it's time for our What Have We Been Listening to for the month of September 2024. And I just was talking to Tim before we started. This is probably the biggest list I've had so far this year, and the rest of the year it is going to be an insane downhill ride until then.
Yeah.
There's so much shit coming out. It is absolutely unbelievable.
Dude, October's what we're looking forward to list has 20 records in it. 20. And that's not even mentioning the stuff that's going to come out like
That'll catch you by
surprisingly.
surprise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Tim. Let's start off with some singles. What do you got for September? What caught your eye? Or
Oh,
caught your ear, I should say.
Black Label Society, The Gallows. Been looking forward to a new record from them. We got a single. I fucking love that band. I'm sure everybody knows that. Yeah, great song. Sounds exactly how you think it would. Love it.
All right.
How many singles you got?
I got four.
I got eight. I'll do four. Let you do four.
All right.
Uh, Number two, Ginger with Rogue. Another great song from them. They put out a song last month that was great. I forget what it's called, but this song rules as well. I said it before last month. Band is amazing. I know they get a lot of hate, but the song's great. I think this one's on your list, Bayway with Currency.
Yep, that's on my list.
Yeah, great fucking track. That band can do no harm. Bleeding Through, Dead But So Alive. The last couple singles they put out were this one rules. It sounds exactly how I want it to sound with them, and I love that shit. Uh, so yeah, if you want to do your four, well, I'll
All
do the
right.
last four
Well, I
after.
only got three now because you stole Bayway from me.
Oh yeah.
I got Signs of the Swarm with I Won't Let You Die,
Mm.
which is it's truly a single. It's not from the newest album. And I know that it's added to the live set for the tour that they're playing right now. It's in the same vein as Amongst the Low and Empty. It's one of those Insano Blasto Slamorama things. So it's fucking great. I also have the new single from Never.dc. So this is a kind of, I don't know, kind of like I guess like not a slam band, but they're definitely brutal death metal from over in Europe. And they caught my ear because Zelly from Paleface, who, man, this guy does more features than fucking Jenna Jameson in her heyday. Man, that's a dated reference. I guess I should say Lisa Ann, or who's more modern than that? Lana Rhodes or Riley Reid. There you go, Riley Reid. But yeah, he's all over the place, and this song's actually really good. Like it's really heavy. Kind of get that like Black Tongue. Remember the old Black Tongue used to be real slow and heavy, kind of
Yeah,
that sort of vibe.
and like Drop Z.
Yeah, yeah, right. Like you listen to it, and your bowels start moving. You already talked about Bayway, so Money, the band Money
Oh
from the Midwest, that post grunge band had another single, and it is fucking great. I got to reach out to them through Bandcamp and see if I can get them to come on a show because it is unbelievable.
Freebaser, right?
I think, let me check the title, but I think that was it. Yes, yes.
Yeah, great track.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
forgot that came. I thought that came out last month.
yeah, no, okay, it actually just came out this month. I had it tagged and I completely forgot it came out. In preparation for this episode. I was flipping through my list and I'm like, oh, I forgot that even came out. And then I put it on again. I went, man, this thing is fucking great.
Yeah, it's a good track.
Yeah, so shout out to the guys from Money. We're going to get you on eventually.
Hopefully.
And
Oh,
that's
is
all I
that
got because you had Currency from Bayway.
okay?
Speaking of Bayway, did you see that the Kubla Khan off date? So they're doing an off date. They're touring with Lorna Shore, Sango Whitechapel. They're doing an off show at House of Independence in Asbury Park. The openers are Conduit. Um, I forget who else, and E Town playing Time to Shine in its entirety.
Oh, nice.
End is on the show.
Oh
That's a
shit.
fucking banging lineup. That's a banging lineup.
That's a mixed one for you.
Sold out in 5 minutes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where's it at again?
House of Independence
Oh.
down in Asbury Park, which is actually a really cool two-tier venue. Like it's really, really nice. There's actually a balcony for the old people where you can sit on a bar stool and there's a bar up there. Then you can go down to the floor. It's really nice.
Oh shit. I'm not surprised at all how quickly that sold out.
No, no, no. All right, what do you got, Tim? What remaining singles do you got?
All right, remaining singles. Hold on, I gotta pull my phone back up. As I Lay Dying with We Are the Dead. We did a reaction vid for that. That song's great. That features Alex Terrible and Tom Barber.
Mm-hmm.
Really good track. Tetrarch finally put a new song out. It's called Live Not Fantasize. If you know
Okay.
Tetrarch, it's the same formula. Great fucking band. Um, Origami Angel with Dirty Mirror Selfie.
What the
They
hell is
are
Origami Angel?
it's like a pop punk band, but like kind of not. It's hard to describe them, dude. I think you would actually like that band.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Origami Angel. All right.
yeah. They have a new record coming out Friday. So yeah, I think you should check. I'll link it on
Okay.
Friday. You'll see it. And the new Chat Pile single, "Funny Man," dude. That shit rules.
It's so good, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean
it's a tough
it's
listen. It's a tough listen.
tough listen, but god damn, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean a tough listen in a sense that it's definitely like nails on a chalkboard type. Like it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable listen.
Did you see the video I sent you when they played Outbreak in
Yes.
you dude dude great set, man.
Yeah, I mean they pull it off live. They really do pull it off live.
Yeah.
So yeah, big. I think that sounds great.
I would love to get them on here and
That would be a
just
wild conversation.
talk about how like hard not like it's hard to listen to them, but it's like, you gotta have but I kind of feel like telling them that is kind of like a what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like you gotta
Yeah.
find a way to tell them like it's great.
Like, look, I'm not complaining, but this is deeply unsettling for me
Yeah,
to listen to. Yeah.
I actually think using unsettling is a way for them to be like, oh, you know what? We kind of maybe we're going where we want to because it's kind of they write music that way for
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
purpose. You never know.
Yeah.
How many
Uh
EPs you got?
I've got a half dozen.
I got 9. All right. I'm wonder how many of these you have in
I
here.
think we're gonna have at least two overlap. You go first.
All right. I put this in Slack today because I just found it yesterday or today actually. I was looking through new releases and I was like, oh, let me listen to this one. I meant to. A band called Declive. The EP is called O Confronto de Quermorto. I guess they're a Spanish band. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
Um, I think that translates to comfort will kill you. I think that's what that means.
Spell the
Some
band name.
Declive.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I found it.
Dude, really fucking good. So the description of the band was like, oh God, who was it? Who's the biggest band in metalcore right now?
Knock loose.
It was Knock Loose and a couple other bands. I'm like, let me check this out, dude. Really good. 5, 6
All
song
right.
EP. I thought it was amazing, man. I
All
put
right.
it in the chat today. Someone put a heart on it, so somebody listened to it and liked it. Don't know
Okay.
who it was, but I didn't really care to look. I was just busy, but whatever. Really good stuff though. If you like Knock Loose, check it out. It's not production wise, it's not as good, but the music's really good. It has like a old school metallic hardcore feel to it. I think it's really good, man.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
I think the next one's on your list, Soft Kill at Roseland.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, dude. They do
I
another
don't know
band we need to
how
get
these
on.
guys they keep banging out great song after great song after great song after great song, and they do an album, and then they do an EP, and they do a 3 song single, and it's nonstop. Like either they have an entire closet worth of shit, or they're just that good with sitting down. Okay, we got some ideas. Let's bang this out, and it just
Yeah.
works.
That first song on that is so good.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
The cover they do, I think it's a Killing Joke cover. Is it a Killing Joke
Mm-hmm.
cover? It's dude, really good, man.
Oh,
I just that band could do. I put up a post not too long ago. I'm like, they have to be my second favorite band right now. I mean, Deftones. You're never gonna take Deftones from me, but right now I listen to that band the most out of anything.
yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good.
Love that fucking band. 3 Steppa with Fall Awake. Dude, the 2 songs they put out before this really good. The 3 songs now just as good, if not
Yep.
better.
Yep.
Really good stuff. I'm really excited for them dudes, man. Seriously, to come back after this long and put out the hits.
Right, right, and
Love
put
it,
out
dude.
some good, well-written songs. It kind of makes you wonder what would have happened if they had gotten attention the first time.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a little different. I think the first stuff was a more rockish feel. This is definitely new metal right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good, man. Yeah, you can go.
Okay, so I've got Disembodied Tyrant with the
Yeah,
Tower, part
yep,
one.
that's on mine.
They just played their first show. They just played their first show.
Did they?
Yes. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And they also just played, what was it? Metal Fest, right? New England Metal and Hardcore.
Yeah, I watched that video.
Uh,
Sick.
Great. Like it's, I don't know what technical slam, technical brutal death metal. I don't know what you want to call it, but it is really good. You sent me a split that they did, and it didn't resonate. Maybe because I wasn't paying attention to which band was playing which song, but this 5 song EP is a fucking monster. I think it's
Yo,
great.
that Sinestria split they did is so disgustingly ridiculous. I mean, it is some of the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. Like that mosh part in the first song, I was like, what the fuck just happened? It's like a train wreck.
Yeah, it's I my first listen, I was not that split. I was not stunned. This, I was like, whoa, is this the same band?
Yeah,
Like, holy
dude.
shit, this is good. So yeah, shout out to Disembodied Tyrant. Next I've got Immortal Torment with Tender as the Flesh. So this is I think it's Devin from Sanguisugabog, one of his side
Yep.
hustles. It sounds like it was recorded on a fucking boombox in somebody's garage. But it is abrasive and awesome. Like I really dig it. I dig it. Definitely not
Yep.
something I would listen to every day, but it scratches an itch.
Yep. That you took two off my list. All right.
I'll keep going now. I know you got this one. Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Dude, love it.
So this is Coulter from World of Pleasure and
Serration.
Suration, and what's the other band that they were in?
Oh,
Mortality Rate.
yeah.
And this is him doing mid-aughts deathcore, but it's so good. Like it's got the right sound. Yeah, it's yeah,
It's killer, dude.
yeah.
The first track, 10 seconds no by Paul said message it. Yep, this is good.
Yeah, it definitely hits it. There's some bands that are trying to get back to that, to a specific time of sound. It could be the late 90s, it could be the early aughts, it could be the MySpace years, whatever. But the bands that do it well, do it so well. You stop Final Resting Place, right? You stop and
Yeah.
you go, when did this come out? Because this is really, it's in the cut. Like it really is where it should be. Yeah, this
Yeah.
album, the first single, I was like, this is pretty good. And then I put on the EP and I went, holy shit, this is fucking great. So yeah, shout out to Killing of Sacred Deer. We talked about that. We talked about that. Last one I've got, Fallen God from the Midwest
Okay.
with Dismembered Thoughts and Memories. So I got to shout out Mike from Orthodox because he is always linking music that I have never heard of. And he linked this, and I was like, okay, well, if he's saying it's worth checking out, I'll check it out. It's very much in the vein of the only thing I can think to come close to it is it's a metalcore in the vein of with screechy lyrics, a screechy type lyricist. The only one, honestly, Tim, what jumped off my out of my head when I first heard it, Needle Under the Nail, that first Needle Under the Nail EP, kind of in that same sort of vein, that early 2000s metalcore with a very like harsh, screechy vocal. I really, really, I dug it. I've listened to it a couple times. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely pretty good. So yeah.
It's the funny thing about that record is I seen him post that as well, and I could not find it on streaming at all.
Really?
I tried like putting Fallen God in as like one word, two words, fucking whatever. I could not find it.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you said the title of the record, I just found it instantly. So I'm gonna listen to that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's definitely in your vein. I really dug it. Like it made me think of the 2003, 2004 metalcore type stuff, especially with the vocals. But it's good. It's really good.
If you say it sounds like a needle under the nail, I instantly will like it because I think them two EPs are fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a shame that they kind of disappeared because they were doing something different.
Yeah, that shit is really good, man. I remember when that first came out, I was like, dude, this
We
is
were all
like,
blown away. We were passing it back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we got what's his name from the band. You were there that night. We had him
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I forgot. He's in 30 Nights of Violence too.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, great fucking band, man.
Yeah. I think you're gonna like it. Maybe my comparison might be a little off, but that was when I heard this band 2 minutes into the first song, that was the first thing I thought of, like, this is very much in that same vein.
All right, cool. I'll check that out first thing tomorrow. All right, you took three of mine, so that's good. Body Snatch with a Vile Conduct. Dude, that
How
band
did I
just
forget about that?
shreds, dude.
Yeah,
That EP is great, man.
they are so stupid heavy, like stupid heavy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure what's his name recorded this. The dude who
Putney?
records everything. Putney. I'm pretty sure Putney did this. It sounds amazing, dude. That
Mm.
dude, he's got a gift, man.
When you
He
got an
really
ear, you
does,
got an
dude.
ear. Yep.
Yeah, he does. It came out of his studio. I know that for sure. All them dudes have a good ear. Um, Efira put out a record called "Draped in Black: Pure Ecstasy Through Perforation."
Okay.
You already know what you're getting from Efira. It's straight 2000s metalcore worship. It's fucking incredible. Really shrieking vocals. Just the recording's not that good, but it's good where like it's good enough. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It doesn't have to be good for that kind of music. It's perfect.
What was the
But
name of the album?
it's called Pure Ecstasy Through Perforation.
Okay.
It's got like a purple cover. Pretty sure it was Efira. Draped in Black. You can't find it on Spotify?
I'm not on Spotify because when I oh there it is, Draped in Black. Yep,
Yeah.
found it.
Like a purplish cover.
Yeah, yeah. It's YouTube, Amazon. Wait, it's not on. Oh, it's that's why I couldn't find it. It's not on Bandcamp. That's why.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Dude, really good stuff though, man. I think you'll really like that. And my last one is a hip hop one. OT the Real, a Cost of Living, Philly rapper. Dude puts out so much material and it's just great every time. White dude out of Philly, really good rapper. I mean, the dude's getting praises from literally everybody. Really good stuff. If you like hip hop, like boom bap hip hop from Philly, yeah, you'll like this shit.
Okay. Okay.
Love it. What do you got for full lengths? You got
All right.
I got nine.
I tried to limit myself, so I've got five, but I have a couple of callbacks I want to call back.
Okay.
So I'll start with my callback. So we recorded last month's episode before we actually got a chance to listen to these two albums. So the first one is Nails, Every Bridge Burning.
Yep.
I'll be honest, the first track, underwhelming, very underwhelming. Um, I was not unimpressed, but I was very much not sure he's going with this because it's a very mid pace. It's not abrasive. And then the song comes in the third song, the fourth song, and you're like, oh, okay, okay.
And
So
it
maybe the first one
blashed.
was
Yeah.
just a little bit off. Give Me the Pain. That opening riff is a fucking monster. There's another song, I forget the name, but it's like it's on the B side, begins with a D. There's some really truly abrasive Todd Jones shit on that album, which is great. So yeah, I think I don't know if it's gonna be in my top 10, if I'm gonna be honest, because it's good, but this year's got a hell of a lot of competition. It's got a hell of a lot of
Oh
competition.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
The
that's on my list. I have 11, but two of them were from last month. And I think the next one you're gonna where it's on my list too. So
I'm sure Throne with Excessive
yep.
Guilt.
Yep. There you go.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be my album of the year. Or one of, I think the way we might do it this year is maybe we do the three best albums of the year, and then we do all runners up, and then we do near misses and that sort of stuff. But anyway, I don't know how to describe this because it's almost beat down, but it's almost metalcore, but it's almost slammy in certain aspects with some of the heavy stuff. Plus, they do some electronic sampling and some
Yeah.
almost hip hoppy stuff. Uh, I listened to the fuck out of the first five singles they did. And usually, when the band releases five singles in the run up to the album, which is like 11 songs with an intro and an outro, you're like, okay, well, the remainder songs are probably fluff. This is an album where the remainder songs are not fluff. They are just as good as the singles that they've already released. And
Yeah.
I think it is just unbelievable. I really do think it's unbelievable. Definitely one of the best bands I found through the show. And I hope they put together, they're coming back here to the States with opening for somebody, but I hope they put together a headliner because I think they could actually, it might be almost like a Loathe type situation where they start filling rooms and it's like, yo, we got something going on here. But yeah,
Yeah.
those are my two throwbacks.
Yep, me
Uh,
too. Me as well. That record is absolutely incredible.
so I guess Tim, we'll just bounce it back and forth. So the first one I want to call out is Uniform. So they put out an album in August called American Standard. I think it was.
Yeah.
Was it
Yep.
American Standard? And I missed it in August. again, they're very much in that chat pile full of hell, Laguna Ignota vein. I thought it was really good. But what I really liked is they just really liked. They just did another one called Nightmare City, which is the exact same album where they stripped out all the guitar, bass, and drums. So it's just the samples and the keys and the piano and the synth stuff. And it is, you'd think of like, wait a minute, how does that work? It actually makes it that much more disturbing and unsettling because Berdan, I mean, the whole album is about bulimia. And I don't know if the lead singer Berdan has it. He's very skinny, but they've admitted that this whole album is about dealing with being bulimic because it's a physical thing, but it's also a mental thing. And if you're looking to get kind of creeped out, I definitely suggest Nightmare City. And if you like that, get the full, then go back and listen to the full version with all the instruments. It makes it that much heavier. It goes from an ambient, disturbing album to a very heavy industrial metal album. So shout out to them,
Yeah.
man. That was a surprising find that I really dug it.
Yeah, I listened to that. I didn't listen to the just the one with the keyboards and shit, but I did listen to the other one, and it was all right. I'm not really the biggest fan of that band, but yeah, I see where you're coming from with that. I
They're,
do have
they're,
to check out the other one though.
they're consistent. They're a lot like a I think and I don't mean this as a slight. Uniforms to me is a lot like a Black Dahlia Murder, where you know what you're going to get with an album. They're going to push and they're going to stretch a little bit, not a lot, but they're going to get a little bit left and a little bit right and all that shit. But yeah, I think it's really good. Really.
I I think Burdan is from Delco.
Yeah, he's a Philly guy, but now they're
Yeah.
based out in Europe, but I think he's out of Philly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah. We could probably get him on.
Yeah, we should. You know what? I'll look him up. I'll add him to the list of the breach outreach I got to do this week. But I'd like to sit down and chat with him.
Cool.
All right, Tim, what do you got?
This band came out of nowhere. I have no clue who they are, but I seen them on the new release list. Uh, Suburban Eyes with a self-titled record.
I
Not
think I
heavy at all.
listened to that today. I think I did.
Yeah, not heavy at all. It's like rockish. I don't even know who to compare them to, but I put it on, and at first I was like, eh. I was at work one day. I was like, I need something to listen to. I was looking through my new release list, and I was like, let me put this on again. It caught me right there. I was like, yes, it's good. It's very hard to describe. Maybe in the vein of like balance and composure, kind of,
Okay,
but
okay.
not as good. I because that band is just fucking incredible. I so happy they're putting a new record out. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw that. Didn't they just release? They just announced it, right?
yeah, it's coming out. I think it comes out this. Yeah, it comes out October. Dude, this record's good though. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but like, dude, it's really fun listen. It's like that depressive rock stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good though, man.
Okay.
Hard to describe, but it's good.
Okay. What next do I got? Next, I've got God is War with Boogeyman Inc.
Mm.
So this is a one man. I don't even want to call him a band. He's a project. He does all sorts of shit under a whole bunch of different names. I came across him when he opened for it was Blood Incantation and Full of Hell, where they did that co-headliner with Primitive Man, and it's very much experimental, almost noise. There's some drone in it. A lot of synths, a lot of electronics. I won't say it's power noise, power violence, but it's kind of close to that. I like everything he does. It's one of those things that I put it on in the background, and I can listen to it and pay attention, but then I can zone out and go back and do something. And when I start listening again, it's not that I didn't miss anything. It's not a jarring to go, oh, okay, I'm back with this. But yeah,
Yeah.
if anybody listening is really into industrial or really likes the noise stuff that's come out lately, this is definitely something to check out.
Yeah, I have that in my list. I just haven't checked it out yet.
Tim, it's impossible. It's impossible to keep up. Like you literally need it in 2 days a week of 2 work days to not do anything, but just go through one after another and not loop back. Just keep going one after another after another.
I usually do that every Wednesday, and I did that today because I knew we were doing the episode. But yeah, I listened to a lot of shit today, like a lot.
Yeah,
Because
I was cooking through. Yeah.
Wednesday's my in office day, like all day. So I'm like, usually it's just me in there, and I'm like, you know what? Blasting through all this shit. I got my
Uh,
headphones in. I blast through it.
Speaking of blasting through old stuff, I did get around to that Neon Nightmare shit. I like it.
Yes,
Really,
dude.
really good. It's really
Yeah,
good.
That's in my single list. I just forgot to add it. Yeah, that shit's good, dude.
It's good.
I cannot wait for that record. And
Yeah.
20 bucks spins putting that out.
Which I mean, hey, it works. I guess it
Yeah,
works.
whatever, dude. Fuck it. All right. Next, Many Eyes with the Light Age. I'm sorry. This is the better part of Every Time I Die. Split.
Ah, I was kind of underwhelmed with this, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like I liked it, but
Listen to it again.
I was gonna say maybe I didn't know what to expect, so I didn't. Whatever I got was not what I was expecting. However, I never took the time to formulate what I was actually expecting, so it wasn't bad. It just didn't. It didn't catch me. But then again, I don't know what I was really looking for, so I'll give it another listen.
Dude, it's so good it's in my top 10 right now.
Okay.
I really, really like that record, man.
Okay.
And and not talking shit. I don't think Many Lovers, or is that what they're called?
Better lovers.
Better. I don't think that band is good, dude. I just don't like. I just don't. It
Uh,
does nothing for me.
it sounds like Greg Puciato fronting every time I die.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And
Eh, eh.
it's no. I mean, no shit talking at all.
No
They just
shade. It's
don't do
just
anything for me.
yeah, didn't divide. Yeah, didn't stand out.
But Keith's vocals on the Many Eyes, dude. Like, I love it, man. It's good. That's a good rock record.
Oh, I will say that his vocals are great. I don't know what I was expecting, so I was disappointed because I didn't know what to expect. Maybe because I didn't form that mental picture ahead of time. But I'll check it out again. I'll give it another listen.
Yeah, that Future Proof song that's a hit, dude. Great band.
What do I got? Okay, now I've got one. This one is actually obscene. Shout out to my boy Horsey who sent me this. The band's name is Sanguinary Consummation, and the album is Hymns of Dismal Agony.
Oh Jesus, I can already imagine what this sounds
The
like.
the snare sounds like it sounds like it sounds like the snare drum from Saint Anger's Spent the Weekend with P. Diddy. Like it is just poppy and just it sounds like a trash can, and it's repulsion type gurgles, and it's completely offensive. This is not music that normal humans would listen to. But Horsey found this and sent it to me, and I said, "Dude, what is this?" He goes, "I don't know. What do you think?" And I said, "Well, I fucking love it, but that's besides the point. Where did you find this?" And he said, "I don't know. I just kind of found it." So yeah, again, Sanguinary Consummation, Hymns of Dismal Agony. Was it self-released? RUMF production. Oh, Vile Tapes.
Vile
Vile Tapes.
tapes, yeah.
It's almost an EP. It's 8 songs. Very much in the same. It's very much in the same vein of something like Futurity or that brutal death metal stuff.
The song titles are amazing. Halo of Maggots.
Yep, Sacrosanct Necrotic Rites, Befoulment of Divinity,
Yeah, it's great.
Regurgitated Seminal Feast. That's definitely going to be in the Billboard Top 20. Funerary Bloodletting, and the album closer. I mean, this sounds like it. This is going to be a duet with I don't know Katy Perry. Ceremonious Scourging.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Got to listen to
Let
this,
me
dude.
hit play on this real quick. Hold on.
The snare, just the snare.
Can you hear it?
No,
Right now.
no.
Yeah, that snare is ridiculous.
Right? It's inhumane. It's inhumane. If you enabled sharing, I would put it up and just throw it on through I'll throw it on through Spotify. But yeah, it's if you like that just disgusting brutal death metal, this is definitely the thing for you.
Yeah, that I just heard it and I was like, yep, that's going to be on my list for tomorrow.
Put it
I,
on in
I
the office and have everybody sticking their head in. You okay? You're okay, right?
luckily I'm out of office tomorrow.
Mm.
I think the next two are on each other's list. So let's just
Okay.
start with the first one. You can hit the second one because I already know what it's going to be.
Okay.
Peeling Flesh, the G Code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
love it.
Uh,
We need to get them on too.
very different though. For a slam band, it's very different. So I think I'm gonna say, so I saw Two Piece open for them the other night. And I think the error of, I hate to say it because I enjoy it, but the error of the quasi gimmick slam band is quickly running its course, right? The whole pint glass restrictor plate, big ass truck, uh, 2 piece torture, right? I think that's going to run its course.
Yeah.
Because it got real big real quick and then it's going to go away. That being said, this Peeling Flesh album is truly where slam is going. There's some hip hop in it. There's some samples in it. There's some DJing in it. It truly is. And I'm sure the band would say this is the best expression of where we come from and who we are as musicians. And that's, while that's trite and cliche, it's probably not wrong. This is truly one of the most unique Slam records I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, dude. I remember the first single came out and I was like, "Yep, I'm all in."
Yep. Yep.
As soon as the record came out, I was like, "Yep, it's great."
Yeah. And we were talking before we started recording. They had to play for over an hour when I saw them on Sunday. I actually left because had to be like 4 or 5 songs left, and there was a girl sitting next to me at Kung Fu Necktie that she'd obviously been having a good time drinking a little bit too much, and at some point she ends up dancing on stage at one point, and I'm looking and going, "Oh, good for her." And I see her starting to make her way back towards the back of the bar where I'm sitting, and we made eye contact, and I thought to myself, I got to get out of here, because I knew this was going to be a drunken conversation that I just did not want to have. So I literally lifted myself up off the bar stool and shot out of there. Nice girl. We had a conversation before she went up there, but I don't need no drunk conversations at this point. I was just there to enjoy the band and be done with it.
I hear. Why is my focus out? Hold on.
Uh, uh,
Lighting.
lighting.
My focus is.
It's a lighting.
Annoying. Hold on. Yeah, it's being annoying.
Yeah, good audio. This is great audio. All right, what do you have? So is it me or is it you?
It is you.
All right. Next
There
I've got
go.
I'm gonna be honest. Confession time. Totally stunned by how much I enjoyed this album. 156 Silence with People Watching.
Yep.
And I'm stunned. I'm stunned because I loved Irrational Pull. I thought that album was amazing. It was different. It was unique. I thought there was so much stuff that I'd never heard before in a weird sort of way that I'm like, this is great. And then the last album came out, and I actually don't even remember the title because I was completely just meh on it. I thought his vocal patterns were very repetitive. I thought the songs all kind of sounded the same. There wasn't dynamics. There wasn't the contrast, right? This album, just the best way I could describe it is it sounds massive. So everything they did great on Irrational Pull, they amplified it and brought it up into this new album. I mean, it's a long album. I would argue that this album, and to be completely honest, the Boundaries album that came out this year, a little bit too long. They probably should have cut 2 or 3 songs, kept them in their back pocket. But I really enjoy it. I think it's great. I think there's enough contrast in his vocal patterns that it really makes you pay attention. Some of the heavier parts are heavier, the slower parts are slower, the faster parts are faster. I really, really enjoyed this. I was not expecting to like it as much as I am, because I was so disappointed with the last one, but I thought this was great.
Yeah, I listened to it over the weekend and then I re-listened today. I absolutely love the parts they added in with like clean vocals. I think they work very well.
Yeah. Good point. It works. Yeah. It doesn't feel like, oh, look, they're adding clean vocals. It works. Yes.
Yeah. And what's his name is an amazing drummer. I forget his name.
Yeah, we had him on the show, didn't we?
Yeah, we had him.
You had him on your old show. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget his name. But dude, he's an amazing drummer and he adds a lot to that band. I think the saying is true where like a lot of people say you're as good as your drummer. And I think that reigns very, very high with this because that dude is really good, man.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. You are only as good as your drummer. And the other thing I noticed is there was a couple of features on here, but they didn't seem like they were forced. It didn't seem like, oh, well, we're doing a feature for the sake of doing a feature. It actually made sense. And there were a couple of times where I didn't even realize it was a feature until afterwards. I was looking at my phone and went, oh, that's why the voice sounded a little bit different. Yeah, this album is great. If you like Boundaries, if you like Orthodox, if you like any of that metalcore stuff that's coming out these days, that's got a little bit more couched in contrast as opposed to like Slam or Beatdown. This is a band to check out.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of praise too. Like a lot of people are coming around to it. Like, yo, where did this band come from? And it's like,
good. I mean, they're one of the openers on that Signs of the Swarm tour. I'm hoping they follow it up with a headliner.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of traction for that band. So yeah, I mean, they deserve it, dude. And I 100% agree. The second record did not do anything for me. I felt like it was super forced. I don't know what happened with it.
It just felt like they copped Control-C, Control-V the whole album.
Yeah. I mean, it was just, it was like you said, blah.
Yeah.
The new one, the first track came on, I was like, this is way different. This is way better. Yeah.
Yes. But this is going to sound cliche, Tim, but it's more mature. It's
Yeah,
way more mature than the
absolutely.
last
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
I mean, it's not cliche, but it's true. Fuck it.
this is true. This is true. All right, what do you got next?
I wonder how many more we have together. All right. A Killer's Confession with Victim One.
I do not have this one.
Yeah, I figured that. This is Waylon from Mushroomhead. He left Mushroomhead. He's been putting out records with this band for a little bit now. Dude, if you like new metal in the vein of Mushroomhead and Slipknot, stuff like that, you'll love this stuff. Really
Okay.
good. His voice is fucking excellent. I would love to get him on. Seems like he does interviews, so I'll definitely hit him up. But yeah, he was one of the better vocalists of Mushroomhead at that time when he was in the band. And then when I found out he put this band out, I was like, yeah. Some of the songs are a little
Okay.
but most of them are fucking. You're like, yeah, that's a new metal hit right there.
Okay.
It's
What's the name?
heavy. A Killer's Confession.
All right, I will check that out.
Yeah, it's good, man. If you do want to check him out, I'll give you some good songs to check out. Like they've done songs with Mudvayne, stuff like that. It's good. It's you know what it is. If you wanted to get a kid into new metal, that's like, you know, starting to get into like Corn and shit like that, this is a band you send them.
Okay.
It's got a little heavier stuff in it, but it's still new metal. So
Okay.
it's good though, man.
Mm.
You just the way I describe it, you know exactly what it sounds like.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I know what I'm getting. All right, I think I only have one more.
all right.
This is Kubla Khan with Exhibition of Prowess. Uh, One of our buddies said this is the worst cover of an album he's seen in years, and he's probably not wrong because it really is. I mean, no offense, Kubla Khan, it's kind of terrible, kind of uninspiring. That being said, when you listen to this album, you know exactly what you're going to get, and they give it to you. Right,
Yeah.
bang your fucking head through a wall. Right, and pile two. I want slow, simple, shake a baby like when he's live. That's all I want. That's all I want. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. I like chicken parm, General Tso's, and fucking mosh music. And this is mosh music, right? Like,
Chicken bar.
I do. I love chicken parm. It's kind of vanilla. General Tso's. Every white person that orders Chinese food gets General Tso's or grandfather chicken, whatever you want to call it. And I like fucking bang your head, fucking mosh shorts, and fucking beat down.
And
Okay.
porn.
Yeah, exactly. So as far as the features, the two features on the album, the one is Dave Peters, and I'm sorry, I can't take him seriously. I can't.
Yeah, he's kind of a tool
Um,
bag.
I so just yeah, it's and the whole we can't cover that album because it's inappropriate or whatever. Like, no, get out of here. That was one of the
You
features.
can't use throwdown. This is hardcore. Shut up.
Yes. And the
Okay.
other feature was Jamie Josta, and it worked. It
Yeah.
really worked. But then again, if you think about it, Josta laid down the path that Kubla Khan is driving.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought Darwinism, which is the first track that's not the intro, X, which is a real quick straight edge song, Theory of Mind, Mud, 97. They just did an episode video for Mud, and then they end with Ant Pile 2, which is like, okay. Yeah, I again, sometimes you just want the chicken parm. You don't need anything fancy. This is the chicken parm of fucking beatdown. My God, somebody from the band's gonna listen to this and they're like, okay, and they're gonna be t-shirts, chicken parm on it. But yeah,
I absolutely love chicken parm. I could eat it every day, so I'm good with
exactly. It's no frills. It's chicken, it's sauce, it's mozzarella. You can't fuck it up. That's why honestly, whenever I go to a new Italian restaurant, for my first time there, it's what I order. Because if they screw that up, you don't want to mess with anything else. Because if they can't get that right, it's like, yo, what else is going on in that kitchen?
Dude, I went to Olive Garden Saturday and I got fucking chicken parm. Give a fuck.
New Breed, sponsored in part by Olive Garden and Applebee's, a Darden restaurant, a Darden podcast. Yeah, I think Tim. That's all I got.
I love the Kubla Khan record, but I'm gonna straight tell you it's Monster Energy drink metal. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is Five Finger Death Punch if it wasn't cringy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, I mean that in a caring, loving way. This is if you took the cringe out of Five Finger Death Punch, this would basically be what you get. And okay,
I agree 100%. Yep. All right, I have a few more. I
Okay.
don't know how to. I've been listening to this band for fucking 12 years, and I literally have no clue how to pronounce it. It's a German band. It is spelled Agrypnie. No fucking
A-
clue how to fucking say it.
Agrypnie.
Yes.
A, a, a grip,
Agner
a gripney.
yeah, there you go, maybe. But they are a German like black metal. They're like a German. Well, it's so I can't even explain it, dude. Experimental black metal, maybe.
Say it again. Agrypnie.
Agrypnie.
Agryp.
I literally have no clue how
NIE.
to say it. I've been listening to them for fucking literally 12 years when I found them on Soulseek.
I have no idea. A gripney.
Okay, that
But man, they've
works.
been out for a while. 2010,
Dude, a long time. Yeah.
28. There's the album in 2008.
Yeah. Dude, really good stuff. The record's called ERG, I guess, ERG. I have no fucking
Yes.
clue how to say these names. But the record rules, dude. I honestly don't think you would like it. It's an acquired taste for music. It's all in German, I'm pretty sure.
What is it? Is black metal?
It's like an experimental black metal. It's hard to explain. You need to listen to a track of it and then you tell me, but like
Okay.
it's very unsettling at the same as like that we said about Chat Pile. It's not as unsettling as Chat Pile. It's just super hard to explain and it's I don't know, they just put out good stuff. It's like listening to Rotting Christ and you're like, I shouldn't like this, but I do.
Okay.
You get what I'm
Okay.
saying now?
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
It's like, all right, Rotting Christ. Yeah, they're weird and I shouldn't like this, but I do. It's the same kind of thing. Um, I remember seeing a video like forever ago. They were in the woods playing their songs acoustic, and you could hear like the background of the forest. And I was like, dude, this fucking rules.
The black metal band in the woods.
Yeah,
Playing
I mean,
acoustic.
yeah, I mean, it's
I
really
mean,
fucking
Jesus.
cool, dude. I mean, I
Um,
don't even know if you would really consider it a black metal. I don't
no,
know
it's
really how to explain it, but
I
it's
got
good,
it.
man.
I got it going here very low, and it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, the
Yeah, black.
vocals are
Yeah.
very like, but like, dude, I think it's really good, man. And
Okay.
they just keep
But
putting out records.
before you go to the next one, I got to issue a correction. So I talked about that band Never.dc. They actually did a song with No Face, No Case. That's what I was thinking of. But I also forgot the other single where Zelly from Paleface shows up. It's Snuff Tape by Victims from Chicago.
Hmm.
Both songs great. But yeah, I am a huge No Face, No Case fan. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that I like that shit too.
All right. What else you got, Tim?
Uh, before I say this, I know I talk so much shit on this band, and I was like, this is just Slipknot light, and it's
Uh,
Slipknot. It's the only reason they were popular is because of Slipknot. Okay, I gave in. I listened to the new Vendit record is fucking excellent, dude. I'm sorry, it's good. I don't know what it is. I listened to it and I was like, this is really good, man. It's Slipknot. It's Iowa light, absolutely Iowa light. But dude, it's really good, man. Like they killed it on this. I'm. You know me. I will fucking eat my words, man. I'm eating my words today. The record's really good.
I will take your word for it.
It's good, dude. It just sounds like Iowa with fucking modern, pieces put in there. But it's good, dude. And it's not in my top 10 good, but it's fucking fun, dude. Like I was listening to it Friday after I got home from work. I got home a little earlier. I was like, this is cool. I was like, let me start listening to the stuff that came out. I put this on first and I was like, dude, I'm really enjoying this. Because, I had that thing where I was
Yeah.
like, fuck this band.
Yeah, these Nepo babies, and it's
Yep.
like not our thing. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's good. I apologize, Vendit. It's good. Whatever.
Okay. What else you got, Tim? Anything?
Void of Vision, What I'll Leave Behind.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely love it.
I liked it. I was underwhelmed. I was expecting a little bit more new metal or a little bit more industrial, a little bit more leaning towards either way. I think they played it safe. Not that it's bad, but I definitely think they played it safe. And it's good though. I mean, they're opening that Christmas Burns Red show I'm going to out in Lancaster,
Oh,
so
yeah.
looking forward to seeing them.
I might join you there.
Dude, I had a lot of fun last time. I had a lot of fun, and I'm going on Saturday. I forget who the first opener is, but then it's
Is Void of Vision playing Saturday?
Saturday. It's some
Okay.
band, Void Division, Boundaries, Gideon, The Ghost Inside, August Burns Red.
Mm.
And it's wild, dude. It's in a giant like convention center, and they have a giant Christmas stage with gifts and tinsel and shit. And I could not believe how many people were there last year. And they actually sell like you can do both nights and a hotel package, and it's really kind of neat. It's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah, I think my buddy from work's going because it's like one of his favorite bands is like Gideon, all them. He loves all them bands. Young kid, but
I will tell you, Gideon puts on a great show. They put on a really good show. I've never seen The Ghost Inside, but Gideon puts on a great show. And August Burns Red, I mean, they're in their element. They're in their
yeah,
element.
he keeps asking me, oh, you should he's come to a concert. All right, man, all right. So.
Yeah, dude, it's a Saturday night. I mean, it's only from you. What is it, like 40 minutes drive? That far?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, for me, it's an hour from my buddy's house in Mullica Hill, and then it's from his house to mine. It's like 20 minutes. But
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
drive over to his place and we go out together. We get there early, we get a meal, go get something to eat, and then we go into the venue. And it's kind of, I actually kind of like it's kind of cool.
All right,
Not
yeah,
a huge August Burns
I'll,
Red, Fred, but it's worth going.
they're sick live though.
They put on an amazing show live. Yes.
Yeah,
And then
they're
last year
super tight.
they brought up the original singer and they did some songs with him. It was really cool. It was really cool.
They're one of them bands that sound just as good on record as they do live, or
Yes.
just as good live as on record. I mean,
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
All right, last one. High Parasite with Forever Reburn. It hasn't come out yet, but I already know it's going to be amazing, so it's in my list.
That's the one we listened to with the guy from My Dying Bride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. You got to remind me when that comes out this Friday?
Yep. Can't
Okay.
fucking wait. All right, real quick, and we'll get out of here. What we're looking forward to. I have 20 records on here. I'll name them real quick. Do you have any on yours, or did you do anything?
I'll let you go, and then you probably nail everything that I'm looking forward to. So,
Here we go. What we're forgetting first, though, is the new Black Dahlia Murder comes out Friday.
oh yes, yes.
So
Yeah,
that
so
comes
that'll
out.
be a carryover into the next episode. Yep.
Yep. All right. Anyway, October releases. We got Balance and Composure. We got Drug Church, Blood Incantation,
I forgot
Maul.
about that.
Yeah. Maul,
Mm-hmm.
Undeath, Cemetery Skyline, Chat Pile, Envy, Aranzi Pazuzu, Vomit Forth, Cold Cave, Escuela Grind, Immortal Bird, Cane Hill, Devin Townsend, Enforced, Entheos, Fit for an Autopsy, Gorilla, and Skamash. I mean, dude, that is a fucking
You've also
murderer's
got
row, dude.
you've also got Candy just announced that EP
They're putting out another EP.
through Triple B. So
Oh,
either they
shit.
fell off Relapse or because they just went right back into the studio with Kurt Ballou. They're doing an EP. Terena,
Oh,
the Nardcore band, they're doing another album that's out in October. You said Drug Church, Squalor Grind, Vomit Forth. Defeated Sanity is November. Yeah, dude, that's fucking nuts.
it's a murderer's row, man. There's
Yes,
so
yes.
many good records coming out.
You said Maul, right? You said On Death. Yep.
Yeah. Envy for their Screamo from Japan. The single they put out, Jesus Christ, it's
I
good.
don't know how the hell. Next month's going to be worse, or I'm not going to be able to keep up.
Dude. I mean, Gorilla. I think that's how you say that. Gayria, maybe. Fit for an Autopsy. Devin Town. I mean, come on, dude. Vomit Forth. That Vomit Forth record, I know is going to be great. Cemetery
Yeah.
Skyline is just members of Demu and fucking Catatonia. That's going to be great.
Is Weeping October or November?
I think it's November.
I think that is November.
I think Hunter just put out that he produced that or he mixed
did,
it or something.
which doesn't fucking surprise me. You know what came out this past month? I never even listened to it. I can't even tell you if it's good or not. The new Mourned album from Massachusetts. I didn't even listen to it. I'm gonna have to get to it.
Oh, that came out this month?
Yeah. Last week, I think. Regional Justice Center came out this month. Haven't listened to it yet.
Mourned. What's the record called?
Lost in Ire.
Oh, yeah, there it is. September 13th. Okay. All right. I'll listen to that tomorrow, too.
Yeah, The Body is in November. My God, man. I'm gonna be broke again. This Bandcamp bill is gonna kill me.
Yeah. And I got to remember to put this uniform in here, Nightmare City. There we
Yo,
go.
check
All
that
right.
out. You might actually dig it. It's really different. It's really different.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that and the Sanguary. What is it called?
Sanguinary
Consummation?
consummation.
Yeah.
Your boss,
Yeah, I'll be
your
listening to
boss
that.
will come into your office and go, you okay?
The fuck are you listening to?
You know we offer mental health services, right? Like we offer
Yeah.
that just in case, right?
Well, they already know I need that too.
All right. New Breed _ podcast on both Twitter and Instagram. New Breed Podcast at gmail.com. Find us on Facebook. Find us on r/new metal 267-297-4627 for all your audio complaints. Find us every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern with a new episode. Fridays, 12 p.m. Check out a reaction vid. We're actually going to record a couple right after this. See what Tim and I are listening to lately. So until next week, it's Jay and Tim saying cheers.